We already lost frames. It's a good sign. Oh, fuck. I haven't looked to see if there's any updates on anything. Shit. Starting things up. Okay, no updates on Steam. That's good. That's good. I'm okay not playing Alone in the Dark. Yeah. Why did I just click onto Epic Games? Okay, well, we gotta wait for that to finish. Ooh. Sure. I already have the free games for this week. Free now on Epic Games. Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and The Bridge. Use creator code BRINDANIEL and checkout. It's not my code. I just like the fool. Alright, not okay, EA app. That's what I needed to open to make sure there's no updates with that, so that later with Carl 2.0 we can actually play. There is an update. Poggers, that means there's an update to The Sims 4. Because every time there's an update to the EA app, there's an update to The Sims 4. Which I'll never play on stream because I do, in fact, have the sex mods. And I'm not turning them off for you. Actually, I haven't played in a while. I should do that sometime soon. Whenever I take so long of breaks between any given game that I set up that I just have to fully restart because I have no idea what the person was like, their goals or anything like that, and I end up not caring. Well, there's not actually an update to The Sims 4. It's just a genuine update. Cool, I guess. Oh no, the spring sale. It ends on March 28th. I don't play enough games to care. Are there any updates to the Mass Effect mods? Alright, cool. The captions are already not working. Oh, there's actually an important one. Alright. So we got that going. Okay. I think I've done enough. Hold on. Turning down the jams for me as well as you. But yeah, so we're likely going to be finishing our the 5th grade today. I don't see, let's make me big. I don't see why we wouldn't end up finishing it today. There's really not that much left, so we're going to do that. Then I'm going to feed into my Warhammer 40k Darktide brain rot. Because that's been my recreational game as of late, and I do enjoy it a lot. It scratches some itches of mine, so it's very nice. And then we'll continue more with Carl 2.0. Not doing like I originally wanted to get back to Kitten Burst today, but the fuck is, I need to clean my fucking monitor. It's so fucking gross. Like, what is that? Is that me or is that the screen? That's the screen. That's just a monitor. Let's rub that off. Yeah, that's bothering me. But I was going to pick up Kitten Burst some more because it's been a moment, but I won't be. I have a lot of shit that I'm doing this weekend, and that's all you get. That's all you get. But yeah, I won't be available. So, excuse me. So need to shit through some Carl today. It'll be fine. She'll be right. All right, so let's switch to looking left. That's the only bummer. I liked it when I had it set up to where I didn't have to flip the canvas. So I might... it'll be really funny if for this segment I just take the current image and I take the cover and I flip the cover around without changing anything else, so everything's backwards. I should do that. Just so that it looks even shittier. I might do that later. But yeah, so then let's check on window capture. Not that one. This one. And we want you. Is it working? Let's having some... oh, it's not turned on. That's why. There you go. All right, cool. Okay. And so here, I have typically historically donated to Khan Academy because of having used it for years. I do think out of free resources, it's a pretty good one. However, I do not plan on doing that anymore because of the ChatGPT integration. Fuck you. You make education worse by making decisions like that. So we'll close that, but in recent days it's been popping back up whenever a page loads. So that's going to be pretty cool, I guess. Wait, so we're going to finish the 5th grade. See, there it is. And so into here, right? We only got a couple of things to do. And I think we talked about it last time, right? Or was it something that we did here? I think it may have been something that we did here, where because of these, so these each likely have 4 or more exercises in them. So that's going to be, a minimum of 12 questions across those 3, plus then the 10. It's not 9 questions, you fucking liars. It's always 10 questions or more. Don't know why it fucking says 9 there. Like, does every single one of these claim 9? Because it's wrong. Bullshit. But so regards to that, you guys see that too, right? Yeah, good. Good. You can see my annoyance. But it will be economical to do this one because even if this has 7 questions in it, it's going to be faster than doing 2 of these. So we will do one of these and then the whole unit test just to get mastery in this one skill. And then here it will, because of these ones at minimum having 4 questions each, it will be more economical for us to simply do 2 unit tests to achieve proficiency and then mastery across those. Here, I mean, honestly, it would probably be faster to just do 2 of these. In many cases, it's likely faster to just do the unit tests, but I like taking my time with some of these. And it helps me not get blindsided by a fuck off question in the unit test, because that would be time loss. Shut the fuck up. Con. Again, get rid of ChatGPT. And we may talk again about me sending you any bit of money at all. I guess using their service at all is probably an issue too. We'll have to think about that. Okay. Order of operations practice with this one. So here, good old, nope. Good old PEMDAS. Here I do this with my students too. How did I already lose frames again? Why is my internet fucking bad today? My internet's not doing bad. It's doing fine. It's doing great. I don't fucking care. The issue with PEMDAS or whatever other sort of system that you find yourself using is that division and subtraction do not need to be noted at all, because division is multiplication, subtraction is addition. They're just different ways of framing or thinking about them. Instead of dividing by 2, you could multiply by 1/2. Instead of subtracting by 3, you could add a -3. So they're all the same thing. So here, I get really annoyed when people look at this and then think that multiplication happens before division, that subtraction happens after addition, because that's just not true. And we don't even need to necessarily do the left or right order, but the safest bet for people who have that particular issue of reading it, the best thing that you can do is process it left to right in order of how they occur. Going here then, it doesn't matter. We're going to start with the parentheses. So we're just following order of operations here. So in the parentheses, there's a bit of addition that we can go ahead and simplify. From there, the parentheses are no longer actually useful because there's no way of simplifying the number 10, and it is just a single number. Being a monomial, we can go ahead and process. Go ahead and process it. So 4 times 10 is 40, and then add 6 is 46. It would be funny if I got that wrong. Which expression is 7 times as large as 596 plus 88? We need to ensure that so since it's 7 times as large as the sum, we need to ensure that we perform the sum more than before anything else occurs, essentially. So here, this is the one that's going to do it then. Here, this prioritizes the multiplication of 7 specifically to the 596, then later adds 88, not 7 times greater than the sum. This does exactly the same thing because of the order of operations. C is the only one that gets close. Which problem could be solved with the expression 4 times the quantity of 6 plus 3? Already know. Already know. And so there, I knew that it was that these ones were going to be wrong because it put the 4 as a basic quantity that was being mentioned here, but that's not what the 4 represents. It's 4 times. Something is happening 4 times, or whatever the quantity is being they're like there's 4 iterations of them or whatever. So the first 2 were automatically wrong because of misusing the 4 in that way. C then uses it correctly. There's 4 different days where the same thing is occurring. That's good. Which expression represents 22 more than the difference between 95 and 63? I'm glad that this one is the correct answer, because this is the only one that sets it up fully correctly. When you read 22 more than, or if it said 22 less than, that number, the 22 in this case, occurs after the thing that it's saying it's more or less than. It's a change that happens after. And that is something that gets people wrong all the time, because in our most basic form of learning how to convert language into math, it's set up perfectly to where it's perfectly linear. Starting at the first thing, going to the last thing, it's all exactly in the order that it presents itself. That is not true. Not with more than less than's anyway. Because again, those always happen afterwards. No, there's just something weird with how the light is coming through the blinds. But yeah, so I was very happy to see the plus 22 afterwards in that. Where can we put parentheses in 60 divided by 10 times 3 to make it equivalent to 2? The importance of that one is that how it is currently illustrated, it would be B in terms of how it is being immediately expressed. Because again, division and multiplication are the exact same thing and happen in order from left to right. Although there are some things that we can occasionally do that allow us to circumvent that. Here, this is not one of those cases. So without parentheses, this is performing the exact same way as B. So B's parentheses are actually not needed at all. However, we can still evaluate that one, recognizing that B actually creates the value 18, because 60 divided by 10 is 6, times 3 then is 18. So it has to be A, but let's also confirm. 10 times 3 is 30, so then 60 divided by 30 is in fact 2. So it works out. It's good. It was a very good quiz. Were those the only geometry ones? Converting units? Yeah. No, there's more geometry at the end. Interesting. Not what I would have done, but that's okay. Okay. Gotta think. Gotta read. Right? I know what I say up there. The table uses the following two patterns. God damn, when a face shows up in the fucking music, it always jump scares me. God damn. Fuck. Pattern X, starting number 3. Rule, add 3. Pattern Y, starting number 6. Rule, add 6. Complete the table for the given values. Well, if we're just adding 6 for every 3, then we're just adding 6 again, and we get 18. This is otherwise just the number on the left times 2. Okay, so we need to plot these. So we have a 3, 6. We have a 6, 12. And we have a 9, 18. Let's make sure that that was the correct line, because I saw myself bobbing around. It looks like we have a line that intersects the origin, which is exactly what we should be seeing. And it looks like we have the same leaps and bounds each time, so I don't think I fucked up. Yes. The table uses the following two patterns. Pattern X, starting number 10, rule add 5. Pattern Y, starting number 2, rule add 1. Every 5, we increase by 1. Every 5, we increase by 1. Also a line. It'd been really funny if I messed that up. Input-output conversations, X and Y's, Add 9 to the input to get the output. That is true for one of those, true for a second one of those, and true for the third one of those. So that's going to work out. Let's see what else this is doing. Multiply by 5, add 1. Already wrong with the 3, that would be 16. Multiply by 4, subtract 3. No, because that already fails with the 2. Yeah, so it's just A. Yeah, just add 9. Badass. Rule 1, increase the input by 4 to get the output. Rule 2, multiply input by 2, then subtract 1 to get output. Which input and output works for both rules? Well, 5 plus 4 is in fact 9. 5 times 2 is 10, subtracted by 1 is also 9, so I guess it's just A. But let's go ahead and confirm the other ones while we're here. 10 plus 4, yup. 20 minus 1, though, wrong. 16 minus 1, yes, but 8 plus 4, not 15. Okay, cool. The following rule describes the relationship between x and y. Rule: to find y, multiply x by 2, then add 4. 0 times 2 is 0, plus 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 4 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8. And then you otherwise see that every single one of these increases by 2. Increases by 2. And then which here graphs the line? So, well, it's already this one because of the y-intercept there. So we'll move on. Yeah. Badass. The unit test is up next. I'm not going to click on you. I'm going to click here where it says I have 9 questions. But there's 10. Never not be mad. The terms in pattern Y are 1/5 times the terms in pattern X. Yeah. Yuck. Multiply by 2, add 5. 5. Let's go ahead and just do the thought process that they're telling us to, even though the answer here is going to be 7. Let's confirm. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 5 is 7. The next one's going to be 9. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 5 is 9. Excuse me. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Badass. Spot the mistake. Well, okay, it's step 1. Parentheses, you need to rectify the full set of parentheses before you engage in anything else, unless you're using the distributed property to get that 16 to manifest. If we're going to get a 16 to manifest using the distributed property, though, we are going to have a 12 times 2 times 2 get manifested, because the times 2 on the outside must be distributed in their entirety. So step 1 is already wrong. Terry plays baseball for 5 hours in the morning and 4 hours in the afternoon. Stop it. He does this for a total of 30 days. At the end of the 30 days, he has a tournament and plays baseball for 15 more hours. Which numerical expression shows the total number of hours Terry played baseball? Well, I would assume 5 plus 4 times 30 plus 15. So that one. Cool. That one's wrong. This one's right. This one is funny because, so 7 times 2 is 14. Minus 9 is not 3, but 5. But that might catch some people there. That's funny. 10 minus 9 is 1. 12 minus 9 is... It's 3. It's 3. Yeah, so it's just that one. Start with 12, add 12. Cool. Start with 16, also add 12. Okay, so 24 and 36. And then, well, it's always going to be 2 greater than, because not 2 greater than. 16 is 4 larger than 12. So it's always going to be 4 greater than the number on the left. So that should be 28, which is true. And this would be 40, which is also true. I was confirming with the additional rules. I don't trust myself sometimes. Is that one? 12 times is large. We need to get the sum and then multiply by 12. Badass. Start with 12, add 8. Let's go ahead and finish that. 20 and then 28 here. Start with 60, divide by 2. Interesting. Okay, so we start with 60, so that goes to 30, and then this goes to 15. This is not a line. This is an exponential function. Oddly enough, making sure I actually read this correctly, right? Because you must read. Yeah, I got it right. Start with 21, subtract 7. Let's go ahead and handle that out. Well, 21 is going to go to 14 and then 7. With that then, and we want to add 1 to the right. So we have 8 and then we have 9. Cool. Cool. Still a line. Nice. 87 less than the product of 12 and 15. We want to find the product and then subtract 87. This one. A lot of people are going to accidentally record this because they're just reading it in order. 87 says less than subtraction and then says product of those numbers. Wrong. If you're ever a little bit unsure, refer to it in simpler spaces. So instead of 87, maybe just 7. Instead of the product of 12 and 15, maybe just 12. What value is 7 less than 12? 5. It's 5. We've decreased in quantity because we've subtracted 7 from 12. So that's like, turn into simpler terms. Don't allow something like that make you get not like a simple thing, but not the most complex situation to be wrong, because maybe we don't know, maybe we forgot. Doesn't matter. Just give yourself time to think. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. It's just a wee bit of time to think. Gemma filled 1/4 of a barrel with compost on Saturday. Then she filled the remaining space with 4,200 grams of compost on Sunday. How many kilograms of compost are in the barrel? Okay, well, of a 1/4, let's draw a picture. So we have this lovely barrel. We'll say that, so half looks like it's about here, so 1/4 we'll say is about here. No, it'd be a little bit lower. So we filled this up on Saturday, right? And so then we know that this space here is 4,200 grams. So in this space, since a 1/4 is there, we know that 3/4 is here. So we know that 3/4 of the whole would be 1,400. So there we just need to find the whole. It's a proportions problem. So from here, we know that 3/4 is equal to 4,200 out of some unknown quantity. Now here, there's a couple of different ways that we can go about solving this. But this is also, we want kilograms in the end. So this might want us to do something like 4.2, which is a little bit more inconvenient, but we can do that. Converting the grams into kilograms right away. But so then, you can answer this question correctly if you find the number that needs to be multiplied to 3 to turn it into 4.2, and then use that same number with 4. Well, I remember that 42 is 7 times 6. So if I take a 2 away from the 6, turning the 6 into a 3, and giving that 2 to the 7, turning it into a 14, I find the number that I need to multiply the 3 by to find out that quantity. So 3 times 1.4 would be 4.2. And if you don't believe me, let's do the math. 1.4 times 3. That's going to be a 12, carry a 1. That's going to be 3 plus 1, which is a 4. Drop the decimal place because there's only one decimal place, so there's only 1 in our answer. I don't need to get that passionate. But, right, so that works. So then that means if we multiply by the exact same number to 4, we will find the value. Now we can just add 1.4 to this to turn it into 5.6 and say that that's our answer. But let's also just multiply by 4 to make sure I'm not an idiot. 4 times 4 is 16, carry to 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. It is 5. It's just 5. It's 5.6. I knew it was 5.6. So the answer is 5.6. It's 5.6. That's not the only way of doing this problem. In fact, many times it's not going to be the recommended way of doing the problem. This type of method only works if the numbers are convenient and you can find that multiple quickly. If you can find that scale factor quickly, then it's worth it. If you can't, then stop. Stop. Just solve the proportion with the method known as cross multiplication. If we end up getting another proportion, which I assume we might, I'll use cross multiplication to solve it. So we're dividing by 60. Yeah, because it's okay. Yeah, because we're converting units. God damn it. Unit conversions. Wow. 6 times 5 is 30, excuse me. So 5 times 60 would be 300. And 4 minutes, so if every minute is 60, 6 times 4 is 24, so 240. Gaming. Insert half the blueberries with breakfast, dinner. Serve the remaining 5270 grams of blueberries with dessert. How many kilograms of blueberries did the science camp begin with? Well, here we don't. It's only half. I'm not setting up a proportion. I'm sorry. I said that I would. I'm not going to. I'm going to just multiply that by 2. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. So then this is in grams. So going into kilograms will be womp, womp, womp. Gaming. Third of an hour into minutes. Well, there's 60 minutes in an hour, and a third of 60 is 20. So, there you go. 9,350 milliliters of lentil soup. Need 1.8 liters. Let's see how many of it is left over as well. Here you started with 9.35 liters. You removed 1.8 liters. We'll put a 0 there just to have the subtraction work out fine. 5 minus 0 is 5. Need a steel 1. 13 minus 8 is 5 also. And that's going to be 7. So 7.55 liters. I'm surprised I left the 0 out. I just noticed that I did that. Very dangerous of me. Because I could have easily done something stupid with that. But so putting the 0 back into place, it makes it very obvious that going back into milliliters, we have 7,550 milliliters. So I guess the safer thing would have been, reading the problem, confirming milliliters, and then turning this into milliliters, and then doing the subtraction instead of going to liters. Oop, oop, nope, 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 nope. You can't trick me. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not even thank you, just no. No. Okay. We're good to go, gamers. Luis made 24 quarts of lemonade, divided lemonade equally between 6 pitchers. How many quarts of lemonade did Luis put into each pitcher? Well, it would just be 24 divided by 6, which is 4 quarts. Or, you know, a gallon. Pints. It's 2 pints for every quart, right? Or is it 4 pints? I think it's 2. Yeah, 2 pints in every quart. Okay. Each pitcher. Each. Cool. On Thursday, Movie Town Theater made 4/5 of their popcorn with butter. The remaining 35.2 ounces were made without butter. How many pounds of popcorn did Movie Town Theater make on Thursday? Well, we'll just start with a standard proportion. 4/5 is equal to 35.2 over x, because we don't know the quantity, so putting an x in that place is going to be very convenient, because from here we're going to engage in what we call cross multiplication. We'll go ahead and do it. It was just delayed. We're going to take the x, we're going to multiply over there, we're going to take 5, we're going to multiply it over there, and this works. To explain why, what we're really doing is multiplying. I shouldn't use the x symbol for multiplying anymore. We're multiplying this side by x, and then also by 5 to get the 5 over here. We're going to multiply this side by x, and also by 5. Since we are multiplying by x, but also dividing by x, those cancel. They're inverse operations with the exact same quantities or expressions. They wipe each other out. Same thing is going to happen with this multiply of 5 and this divide of 5. So then we really just have then 4x or 4 times x on the left, and whatever 35.2 times 5 is. That's going to be a 10, a 26, and a 17. Going from here, then, we have to divide the left side by 4 to get x by itself, and then we'll do that on the other side as well to keep the equation balanced. So now we get to do 4 divided into 176. Going from there, I know that there are 4 4s I can fit into 17, leaving behind a 1, and then 4 more that will fit into the 16 here. So we have that x equals 44 ounces. We have a total of 44 ounces of popcorn, but this asked for pounds. Now, we just need to divide 44 by 16, and we're good to go. I'm going to do this as a fraction, because here, both of these numbers are divisible by 4. (44 divided by 4 is 11. 16 divided by 4 is 4. So this gives me the fraction 11/4. Being able to go from here, then I can just easily convert this into a decimal if that's what the problem wants. So I have 11/4 pounds. It's not actually asking, but it uses both. Can I just put 11/4? If this accepts 2.75, I'm going to be pissed. So apparently I'm just wrong. Okay. How did I fuck that up then? Because 35.2 is only a fifth. And the total quantity is actually 176, which is 11 pounds of popcorn. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Okay, add to the counter. I'm an idiot. I'm not reading again. Every time it gets me. Because I'm fucking dumb. But I'm not, right? That's just talking down. The real thing is the learning between the problems. And the learning experience here, again, is just a reminder. It's easy to get shit wrong when we're not paying attention, when we're not actually taking into account all the details. So we have to. We got to be careful, even on the easy problems. Even on the easy problems. At least this was only the second question, so I didn't actually lose much. But I do want to move quicker through these, so... Divided them evenly between 8 pies. We're keeping in ounces, and then we're turning the ounces into pounds afterwards. So we're just dividing evenly. 8 divided into 256. I can fit 3 and then 2. So there's 32 ounces, which is 2 pounds. So, okay, so that's easy. That one was good. Like 6. No, it's 2. A golfer took 3 shots on 1 hole. The distance of each shot are shown below. Well, the 7 inches I assume is a putt. And we turn all these into inches. Oh, that's kind of painful. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. There's 12 inches in every foot, 3 feet in every yard, which means there's 36 inches in every yard. So we're going to use those numbers. So we need to do 49 times 12, and we need to do 167 times 36 to turn these two numbers into inches. So let's go ahead and have at it. 2 times 9 is 18, carry to 1. 2 times 4 is 8, add 1 is 98. Drop to 0 because we are now multiplying by 10. And we get this. We then add these quantities. 558. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit worse. We all remember that 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 6. I'm going to have to actually scooch that out of the way one moment. 6 times 6 is 36, plus 4 is going to give me 40. Wonderful. And that's going to give me 10. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's great. Let's cross those out so that we don't accidentally use them again. This is 21. 21. That's 18, so great. And that will be a 5. Awesome. So 2, 1, 0, 6. Cool. So then we have these 3 numbers. We have a yeah, this is our mess. Okay. So that's 17. That's yet another 10. That's 6, and that's 6. So 6607, unless I fucked that up somewhere. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't. Because that I didn't want to have to redo. We would divide in half and multiply by... No, we would multiply by 2 and then divide in half. Are you... Okay. Well, I'll just fucking use my goddamn mouse then, I guess. So, again, multiply by 2 for the number of cups. That's 26. 26. Thank you. There we go. Divide in half. 42. Okay. Favorite shade of orange paint. A gallon of orange paint with 2 quarts of yellow and 3 pints of red. How many quarts is the full mixture? So we want everything in terms of quarts then. for finale ease. So 1 gallon is 4 quarts. I think it's just QT. Cutie. So then we have the 2 quarts, and then we have, how do you abbreviate pints? They don't have the abbreviations. I'm just going to use PI for now. So we pointed out earlier that 2 pints go into a quart, so we have 1.5 quarts. Almost didn't put that. So we just add those up. Okay, so then we have 7.5 quarts. Cool. Well, here it's going to be easy to convert gallons because, or actually, it doesn't matter. 5 gallons is only 20 quarts. 24 quarts is 6 gallons. So, cool. All right. 720 seconds to take shower. He spends an additional 420 seconds eating breakfast. That's about right. Yeah. How many minutes does it take Andrew to take a shower and eat breakfast? In minutes. So let's go ahead and convert. Let's see. 6 times 12 is 72. So 60 times 12 is 720. So we have a 12-minute shower. Not bad. And then, of course, 6 times 7 is 42. So, excuse me. So, 60 times 7 is 420. So we have another 7 minutes. So the total event was only 19 minutes. Pretty quick morning, if I do say so myself. I'm a pretty slow bitch in the morning. 2 cups in every pint, so divide in half, and we get 45 plus 4, which is 49. Yeah, because 45 times 2 is, it would be 90. And we need then 8 more. Yep. This is otherwise going to be 80 plus 18. So it works. Not the worst thing in the world. Right, because we need to do this. And then we need to do this to convert that into hours, and this is less than 2 hours. So, no, less than. One moment. You didn't hear that. I do not apologize, but excuse me anyway. Okay. Yeah, because to be at least 2 hours, you need 120 minutes. So. Gaming. 20 pounds of peaches. Divided into 4 large boxes. How many ounces are in each basket? Well, we have... Well, let's actually do this. So we have 21 fourths pounds. £20 per basket. We need to turn this into ounces, which means we need to multiply this by 1 pound for every 16 ounces. I'm using then the actual strategies for how we really handle this, especially when there's more than one step in the conversion. If we're taking like single quantities or maybe multiple quantities, but we're converting them together within a system like this, this is the best way. Because then this otherwise diminishes the amount of work that I need to do, because here I can simplify these two numbers using cross simplification. And the pounds units will fully cancel each other, because that's legitimately how it works. So here I just need to do 21 times 4, which is great because that's just 84. And I'm right. It looks really dumb with the color. I look really dumb sometimes, besides me just looking dumb, because the sweater I'm wearing has a white collar. So sometimes it shows up as white, but when the lighting changes, it will hit color corrects to my flesh tone. So it looks like I just have like a weirdly low cut or just like an absolutely huge neck. It's not very cash money. 6 feet of ribbon, 18 inches per bracelet. How many inches were bought at all? Okay. See, gotta read. 6 times 12 is 72. So how many bracelets can we make? Okay, so we need to do 17. We need to do 72 divided by 18, because it's 18 inches per bracelet. So this will find how many bracelets we can have. And there's reasons based in the unit conversion stuff that I was doing a moment ago, but don't worry about it. So here, I know that each of these numbers are, immediately divisible by 6 because we got the 72 by 6 times 12. So I'm just going to turn this then into 12 over 3, which is 4. Cool. So apparently 18 times 4 is 72, which I guess that makes a lot of sense, because 9 times 8 is 72. So 9 times 2 times 4, parentheses here, equals 72. So 18 times 4. So it all checks out. It all checks out. The math is good. It's great. I got this one right as long as I hit enter. Okay. Math project at 1:57 p.m. Finished project 80 minutes later. Tony has band practice at 4 p.m. How much time did Tony have between the end of the project and the beginning of band practice in minutes? Sorry. So that's an hour. That's an hour and 20 minutes. So applying so if we're starting here, we apply the hour to go here. We're going to then apply 3 minutes. So now we're down to 17 here. So we're going to add our 17 minutes to then, so here at 3:17 in the afternoon, otherwise known as 15:17 when you're using the correct clock systems, is when this was finished. So then we need to get to 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is what, 43 minutes away? Because from here, we'll change color for ease. Here, we can add 3 more minutes to get through 3:20, and then we need to finish that out with 40 more minutes to get to 4 o'clock. So 43 minutes is the time between. There's probably plenty of other ways of being able to get that. I like what I did. So fuck you. Adam went on a 54-kilometer hike, divided hike over 6 days. How many meters were in each? Well, we all know that 54 divided by 6 is 9. And if that's kilometers, then that's 9,000 meters. Gloria. The name of that band is currently escaping me, but they make a lot of music about, or named after, feminine individuals, or at least feminine names. And good for them. The songs are bops. Weird that I don't remember who they are at the moment. I'm going to stop thinking about it. It's distracting me. Travel total 8 miles to get to school. From school to apartment. Took the bus from school, then walked the remaining 880 yards home. How many miles did Gloria actually travel by bus? I don't remember how many yards are in a mile, but I know how many feet. That's 5280. So if we divide that by 3, we would find out how many yards are in a mile. So let's do that just for fun. 3 divided into 5280. So that's a 1. 20 tier. That's a 7. 18. That's a 6. So there's 1,760 yards per mile. And I think 880 is what, half of that? Yeah, cool. Okay, so this is half a mile. So the bus ride was then 7.5 miles. Cool. Excuse me. Don't know why I'm so tootsie. Actually, yeah, I'm not really sure why. It's just how the body like to be sometimes. I'm a tootsie guy. Tootsie little lad. Tootsie 6+ foot gremlin. Just how it goes. Throwing a party. Bob. 22 pints of soda. Why are you counting that in pints? Liters. Come on, guy. Before the party, at the end, only 8 pints left. So how many pints were drank? Well, subtract 8 from 22. That would be 6 from 20, which is 14 then. How many cups of soda were drank during the party? Multiplied by 2, right? So that would be 28. I get a notification. What's going on? Do Daniel 2 video. My phone trying to make me buy new phones, which is fucking wild. But yeah, 2 cups per pint. So multiply pints by 2 and get cups, right? Because we can prove it. We currently have 14 pints. So we multiply that by 1 pint for every 2 cups. Huzzah. Yeah, I don't think I fucked that up. Yeah, I don't think I did. I think I'm right. Good. All right. This is where everything matters. We got 3.6 liters. I'm going to go ahead and just do that. We got 3.6 liters. Serve the tea divided equally across 12 cups. Not the unit cup, just vessels for drink. Love that. So we're just going to divide that by our 12 vessels. And we all know that 36 divided by 12 is 3. So that means there are 0.3 liters in every cup. Gamers. Hell yeah. So we have 4 more exercises to do real quick. That'd be cool. Oh, let me see how the... Okay, good. The LE1 diversification project, a very important mod for my experience in the mod in Mass Effect 1, had an update. Robes compatibility, patches, installing, merging, applying merge mods, 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 0%, applying merge mods, 0%, applying merge mods, 15%, 39%, applying merge mods, 45%, 63%, applying merge mods, 69%, applying merge, 75, 81, 87%, applying 93%, applying merge mods, 95%, syncing plot manager, running auto TOC. It's done. Did you like that? Did you like that bit? I liked it. And then there's one other update. So we'll run that real quick. It's one of the Mass Effect 3 mods that I have. So it's not on the ME mods list just yet, because I haven't actually experienced Mass Effect 3 yet, and not since starting the trilogy. No, thank you. And see, yeah, it's going to be faster to do this one before doing just the unit test twice. The plot below shows the lengths of 5 neck warmers that Mary knit for a family of giraffes. Not the family giraffe. The shortest warmer was blue. The 2 longest warmers were pink. How much longer was the combined length of the pink warmers than the length of the blue warmer? So it says that these two. So in total, we have 12 and a half, and we're subtracting from that 4.5 to see how far apart they are. So that's going to be a 0. Steal the 1. God, I'm so fucking stuck in the early math at this point. Oh my God. Irene, you don't find that amusing? No, you just being cute, stealing my office chair? God damn. It's 8. Unless these aren't in feet. Okay, they are. It's getting warm in here. Getting a little toasty. Okay. I like how they bolded 49 to make us think that it's important. Between each of its 11 stops, the 4 shortest distances are 4 in a row stops. What's the total distance bus 49 would travel, if it only went the 4 shortest distances. Well, that looks like half a kilometer. Measures are rounded to the nearest half kilometer. Cool. So that would be 3 half kilometers and 1 full kilometer. So 2.5. Okay. I felt like I was going to overthink that. If we rearrange the apples, wait, I should read. Mass of 5 bags of apples. If we rearrange the apples so that each bag contained an equal mass, what would the mass of each bag be? So we have 2.5, 2 3.5s, a 5, and a 5.5. Okay. Well, here, this would be 7 flat. This would be 10.5. That would be 9.5. And that would be 20. So 20 divided by 5 would be 4 kilometers in each bag. Kilometers, yeah. 4 kilometers in each bag. Plot below shows the amount of liquid remaining in 5 basketball players' water bottles after practice. They should drink more. To the nearest quarter pint. How many times as great... Wait, okay. How many times as great is the amount of water remaining in the bottle with the most water than the bottle with the least? Well, that would be 3/4. So 3 times as great. Okay. Now here, I figured out why I'm so tootsie. I gotta go use the restroom. The restaurant, yeah. So I'll be right back. Whoops. One moment. All right, there we is. And apparently while I was gone, just gone, we had a follow by Pasta Bandit TV. So thank you there. Why aren't my caption visible? Oh, I guess that's the BRB screen. We'll pop up over here. It's a Pasta Bandit TV. Thank you. I appreciate it. When we get to 50 follows, I'll be able to fuck around with channel points, and I'm excited to do that because there are things I want to be able to do set up through there that will be easier to manage than just having a bunch of Nightbot commands for some of the things that I want to have through that system. Don't know when that was, if that was while I was away, or if that was before the stream. I hadn't actually checked. I didn't see any notifications, but maybe it was before. So regardless, appreciate it. Since I wasn't here to have you scream in my ear, feel free to unfollow and refollow. So you can scream in my ear, because I do appreciate it. I like it a lot. I don't think other people like it, though. That's their problem. Also, I found out what was going on with the mic sometimes. Because the mic would, sometimes while away, while it was muted, it would change its, it would change its own volume, essentially. And so today, when I switched it back to 100% for mic volume, there was so much static, so much interference that was essentially running through the microphone that I had never heard before, even when I had it at 100% before. So I put it back down, turned up the gain. It seems like it's controlling it better. So essentially, whatever was going on beforehand, the SteelSeries GG program was not actually processing the audio of this mic correctly, I think, and now it is. Because it was really weird. It was so strange. So I turned up the gain, put a limiter, so in case if I get a little too loud, it doesn't bug anyone, at least here. Because you all is what matters. So I'm going to do this 10-question test, because remember, every time it says 9, it's a fucking liar. Then we're going to do this unit test twice. And then I'm not hungry at the moment, so we might go ahead and do the wee bit of Darktide before I essentially go on a brief hiatus for food, and I have to get a package. Okay. Different volumes of kerosene. Use my 12 groups to nearest half milliliter. Each point represents one group. Hello? I don't think that was you, Irene, because that sounded like an aria. I don't see an aria, so I guess that was you. Weirdos. Okay. List the volumes of the largest and smallest amount of kerosene. Well, we have the largest is 7.5 and the smallest is 4.5. Set. Okay. Cool. Rainfall in 10 countries throughout July. What is the total number of inches of rainfall that fell in the 3 rainiest counties, not countries, counties? Well, the 3 rainiest are all 1 1/4, so we just need 3 of those, which is going to be 3 3/4. Oh, it actually does want that. Okay. Okay. 4 days. Recorded number of hours of sleep. Round to the nearest quarter hour. Make a line graph. So we have 7 1/4. We have 7 3/4. We have 7 3/4. We have 8 1/2. Cool. Volume of paint left in 4 cans. A little low there, but okay. Oh, it's a little late for this. Sorry, guys. Fuck. Whoops. Plot below shows the volume the plot below shows the volume of paint left in 4 cans. Blah. If we split the total amount of paint so that each can had the same amount, how much paint would be in each can? All right. So 2 1/2, 4, 4, 5 1/2. 5 1/2. That's going to be 6, also 8. So there's 16, 4, and we're all in pints, right? We're all in pints, yes. Okay, so no extra conversions necessary. And is that right? Yeah, that is 8. Okay, yeah, so that's 4 pints across each can. Okay. Lewis recorded how much milk his family drank each week. Grab volumes to the nearest 4th gallon. So nearest quart. Cool. List of volumes of milk for the 3 weeks that the family drank the most milk. Okay. You want mixed numbers? Okay. So then we have 3 3/4. 3 1/4 and 3. Yeah. Cool, I guess. Heights. Saplings that miss Phalandra. Quarter. Okay, frequency table. Cool. Create a plot. Okay, so 8 1/4 needs 2. 8 3/4 needs 3. 8 1/2 needs 5. 7 1/2 needs 4. 9 needs 1. 7 3/4 needs 2. Cool. Peaches, priced by the kilogram. Rounded each measurement to nearest 1/2 kilogram. Heaviest basket is 6. Okay, so I can do 6.5. 6 1/2 kilograms. And the least is 3 kilograms. Length of 5 adult killer whales are shown in the table below. The lengths are rounded to the nearest 1/8 of a yard. Okay, number line. Cool. So we have 7 3/4. We have a 8 7/8. We have an 8 1/4. We have a 7 5/8. And we have a 7 3/4. So 2 of those, 1 of each of those. 5/8 is 1/8 greater than a half. 7/8 is 1/8 less than a whole. So safe with those. The plot below shows the volume of juice squeezed from 20 oranges. Nicole mixed the juice from the 2 oranges with the least juice into yogurt. Nicole drank the juice from the orange with the most juice. How much more orange juice did Nicole drink than she mixed into her gurt? (5.5 minus 2.5 is 3. Last question, making another table. More baskets of pages. All right, so we got 1 at 5, 3 at 4 1/8, 4 at 3/4, 4 at 4 1/2, 2 3/8. I should have actually counted again instead of just hitting that. That was a risky move on my end. And then we're going to do this twice. To just do 20 questions instead of doing 24 minimum. All squares have 4 right angles and 4 sides of equal length. Which of these quadrilaterals count as squares? That's square. That's square. It's not square. That would be an isosceles triangle. And it appears acute. Which of the following are rhombuses? This is technically a rhombus, and so is this. Squares are rhombi, or rhombuses. Which of the following statements must be true about rectangles? It has 4 right angles. It does not have to have 4 equal lengths. It has 2 pairs of parallel opposite sides. Yep. Because this would count as a square shape clued with the other ones. Which of the following shapes are polygons with 4 or less sides? Yep. Classify. It's an isosceles acute. Because equal lengths here, even if it doesn't look like it. Which statement about right triangles and hexagons are true? Both shapes have all sides of equal length. Wrong. Both shapes have the same number of sides. Wrong. Simply both are polygons. Cool. True. Facts. It's parallel. This is a square. Well, kind of awkward. It's actually all of these. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. So a square is a special guy that fits all of these. Rectangles are parallelograms where the all the angles happen to be. So a parallelogram is a quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides, which also forces the angles opposite each other in the quadrilateral to be congruent. Here, rectangles then are special versions of these where all the angles are right angles, which makes all opposite angles still congruent to each other. A rhombus then is a special parallelogram such that the side lengths on those, each of the side lengths are congruent. And then when you combine both of those, the rectangle with the rhombus, those special things give us then a square. So square is still a parallelogram. Sure, it's shapes using a Venn diagram. Which characteristic is the same about all the shapes in each circle but different from all the ones outside? So those are rectangles. These are rhombuses. And otherwise, everyone here is a parallelogram. It's funny how that then connected, right? Which of these are squares? Well, that's a square. And that's a square. We only wanted two, so there we go. Trapezoid and a rectangle. Now, I like a looser, I'm personally a fan of a looser trapezoid definition. I like having trapezoids defined as quadrilaterals with at least one pair of opposite parallel sides, or parallel opposite sides, I guess. So the demand of them being exact is a bummer, because that's the proper definition. It's just a single. So it gave us those three. We'll do it one more time. Which of the following shapes have 4 right angles? These two. Right triangle has all but one. Hey, the 3, 4, 5 Pythagorean triple, getting that all sorts of early. Nice. It's a right triangle that is scalene. It's like the true statement. Quadrilaterals are always rectangles. No, quadrilateral could be a rectangle. Yeah. State if these are parallelograms. This is a parallelogram. This is not a parallelogram, and this is a parallelogram. Parallelogram being again a quadrilateral that has two pairs of who has two pairs of parallel opposite sides. So opposite, parallel, only one parallel. So like how I like defining trapezoids, to where parallelograms are more special trapezoids. Because also, like, using the formal definition where there's exactly one pair of parallel sides, you can still have you can have a trapezoid that looks like this. And this isn't a parallelogram because this is a 2 units whilst this is 3. Right, so just following a rectangle. That looks like a rectangle, and that looks like a rectangle. A rhombus has 2 pairs of opposite sides that are parallel and 4 equal sides. A trapezoid has 4 sides and 4 angles. Is a trapezoid also a rhombus? No, but there's also not enough information because it actually has failed to state what it has failed to completely state what the trapezoid is. So this might catch me because again, there's not enough information actually. So the correct answer is no, but I'm going to put C because they have not fully defined what a trapezoid is, because it's not just 4 sides and 4 angles. That's any quadrilateral. So technically, based on what they provided, the answer is C, but the real answer is still no. Okay. Fucking trying to trick me. Bastards. Classify RST. That is a right scalene. And also the 5, 12, 13 Pythagorean triple. The second most common one because it's the second smallest. Rhombuses and rectangles are true. Both shapes have all sides of equal length. Not true. But we want 2, so then it's just going to be those 2. They do both have 4 sides, and they're, of course, both quadrilaterals because of that. Okay. Another one of these because it's a square. So remember, squares fall into all four of these. We want just a quadrilateral. Yep, that's not one. I'm glad I didn't accidentally click something. Okay, and we are done. Cool. We are done. And so then we're going to do a quick refresh. We're going to do a quick refresh just to make sure that it is up to date. Okay, so then for our count, we are now at 6.94 approximately. We're rounding to 2 decimal places in the percent. So we are 6.94% to our goal of 10 million points. And as we talked about that one time more recently, it's going to be a long road to get there because all the growth that we've had in the 3 months of doing this has largely been because of the badges that I've earned and not the progress I've made. Although a lot of my progress has been essentially doubled because of the Get Ready courses. But yep, so we have the full 3,000 there. If we drop down into the courses, right, we've gotten credit for 100%ing these Get Ready courses, even though we haven't actually done them at all. And I'm probably not going to. If we if upon completing all the way up to AP statistics, which we already have 1% in, if by the time we get there this isn't 100%ed, or if any of these aren't at 100% after doing that, we'll go back and do it, but not at the moment. No. Yeah, so cool there. Yep. So then let's. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I guess this is a fair thing to look at. So 6th grade has not had a lot of overlap with the previous grades. Dividing by 2-digit numbers was an overlap, but not a lot of it. And let's see, are there any courses where I have to do individual exercises? No. Unit 8, there's way too many of these. We're going to do 2 unit tests, which have 10 questions, not 9, you stupid fuckers. I'm going to be mad about that forever. But yeah, so all of 6th grade will have quizzes instead of any individual exercises, unless I really fuck up and I don't know what I'm doing. But I think I got the 6th grade down. So we don't want to edit profile, we want to edit courses. So we are done with the 5th grade. So we're going to chop that off. Again, we're not adding these guys. We want to go actual classes sort of thing. And again, trigonometry is normally not a class. Okay. We'll add those. Because we've completed each of these. Ow. So we've completed then these 7 courses up to this point. And so then we'll just have the next track of courses go, and we'll just kind of go down the list and just do those. And I guess we'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just do every single math course, including these shitty programs. the shitty statewide programs, which are probably fine. This doesn't even collect all the ones here. This have integrated math. Doesn't have illustrative math, which sucks. Not that it sucks that it doesn't have it on this list. It's just that illustrative math sucks. It's not the best curriculum. But we will seek to exhaust all of these. So it's going to be kind of jarring going from linear algebra down into the integrated math sequence, which is going to put us back to like algebra 1 to start with, if it's not already 100%ed by that point, because there's a good chance that we won't actually have anything to do in here, that there won't be anything unique. But after we finish all of these things, we go up all the way through, finish up all these ones, we'll go to where they hide all the math. Because that's a thing. They hide all the math. Stop it. Stop it. They hide all the math. So we've completed these. This is our next mission, 6th grade. These are ones that allows us to select as courses for ourselves. Which is actually interesting that, you know, on the teacher side of things, you cannot assign... Where's my cursor? Why was my cursor not showing up? I've been clicking things. Weird. I can't, on the teacher side of things, we can't assign the basic geometry measurement course, which is really inconvenient because this consolidates a lot of the prior geometry information, because it's just sort of scattered beforehand. So it's really annoying. But you can do the arithmetic and algebra basics. So maybe they've changed that. I don't know. I hope they have, because it's been really fucking annoying. Also, I don't know why this has a symbol like this. But yeah, we're going to do the statistics and probability class. We'll see, of course, we'll see if we somehow miss any of these, which we shouldn't. This has more. We'll see what remains and lingers here. I'm not excited about these ones. These are my more likely spaces of needing to like actually re-up information. I don't remember stats that well. College algebra. Oh, these are all easy. Those are all easy. I tend to suck at vectors, so we'll see. I also suck at series, so that's going to be fun. Differential calculus. Those are mostly fine. This one might be a little bit tricky. Integral calculus. Again, this one might be tricky. And series, I suck at series, so that'll be interesting. We'll see what remains from this course then, since we'll be apparently doing these two prior, if this is the track that we end up selecting on as we go down. Going from here then, while this is AP, this is then looking at what an actual college course might look like, where you have Calculus 1, Calculus 2, and then Calculus 3, which is multivariable calculus. Calculus 3, if your university has Calculus 3, then you're looking at multivariable calculus, probably. Differential equations, typically a separate class, and same as linear algebra. Here we'll see, we'll probably have a lot that we need to do in here, and I suck with vectors. So matrices, I'll need to do some reviews, but not great, and I don't actually know Laplace transform, so so that will be a learning opportunity. From here, we'll probably have all of these, because normally this is just Khan Academy taking the shit that they've already made and stuffing it into the folds of what illustrative math requires. Eureka Math or the Engage New York fucking sucks. Fully sucks. It's terrible. Hate it. I had to engage in this with I think the Algebra 2, maybe the Algebra 1. No. It was Algebra 2 one. I had to use it there, and it's not good. It's a bad system. It's like, okay, but if you have an administration that doesn't know how to use it properly and they act like they do, it's a fucking nightmare, and that's why I left teaching, actually. So fun there. You get that little tidbit. We'll likely have all of these things done, but we'll be able to pick up anything that lingers. The all content courses are then where we're probably going to do a lot of our late game cleanup. Again, all the get ready courses we're probably going to have finished I don't know what this is. I don't know what map. I've heard of that, but I'm not familiar with it. If we have anything remaining in these, it will also be very shocking. I don't know what ODD is. I don't know what board prep is. I thought they had a genuine... So somewhere here that they're fully hiding from us is a course that is legitimately just all math. And the all math course has things that aren't in some of the courses. I wonder if I can search for it. Let's see if I can search for the all math course. So they're not going to show me it directly. What's the thing that I know is in all math that isn't elsewhere? There was something I found recently. Partial fractions. Okay, and maybe it's... Okay, so it's hiding it in algebra all content. But it's actually nowhere else. Because see, it's in algebra all content. It's not actually in any of the algebra courses. Because it would have shown up in one of the algebra courses before it showed up in algebra all content. So maybe the all math course was removed for the greater designations for the all content courses. Because I'm pretty sure there was just a straight up just here's all of math. But maybe I'm misremembering that. I could easily be misremembering. But like this is the thing, right? They have math content hiding in places. It's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. But so that's that. I'm done here. So let's flash that off. And I'm going to go ahead and import Dreams Remade. Dreams Remade also created a Project Variety patch, which is very cool of them. If we want to close you, we're going to bring you over here. I'm going to grab this, move that there. Excuse me. And we're going to play like maybe like an hour of Darktide. I'm going to take a break for lunch. And we'll go from there. Yeah. Why? Oh, I'm still on looking left. There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and close off the music, so we'll be silent for a wee bit. That's okay. Go in here, we're going full screen. Applications, any. I play on low graphics because the game takes fucking forever to load otherwise. We'll see if we drop more frames as this gets loaded. We've somehow lost 696 frames since starting. That was early on, though. I had to stay standing because Nyrene stole my seat. It's messed up. So what the gamers would say, fucked up and crazy. Hey, it showed up. Very cool. Very nice. I didn't say shut up. What the fuck? I said it showed. It showed up. But yeah, this takes fucking forever to load, so I'll take moments to like stretch and walk away. Warhammer. More Warhammer. The things in the credits. The photosynthesis warning. Yeah, be careful, right? I haven't found like much that's like terrible flashing, but I'm sure there's some instances. We're not going to watch the opening cutscene. It is interesting. I need to get the fucking tablet out of the way. Now here, this is one of the places where it takes me forever to get into the game. It likes to load for forever. So while this takes its time and takes 10 years, I'm going to go refill my water. I'll be back. I'll take the dirty mug with me. Still there? I like the color it gave the background there. Why did it get so bright? Wop 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 wop. Hey! There he is. I've only played as a zealot. But I racked up some stuff. I could make a new character and do a bit of that today. Let's do that. Let's actually make a new character. So the veteran, I would say, is a basic soldier guy. Zealot. Pious warriors. The Psyker got some mage abilities, so that would be a little bit more thinking, I think. And there's Ogren, just a little big guy. Just a little big guy. So let's do that. Let's do the little big guy. Let's do the little big guy. Now here there's lore, there's backgrounds. Considered second ward of the Mobian domain. Crucis is a large shrine world and a popular destination for pilgrimages. Heavily forested moon that serves as a minor shrine world. Messalina Gloriana has few resources and low population, but is strategically important since the fall of nearby Comaris. I do that. That sounds fun. A small agro world that produces intensively farmed and mass harvested grain crops. Ricarians are the butt of many jokes, considered backwards by other Mobians, and yet they are hardworking and honest to a fault. Could do that one for my big guy. A thriving industrial world, Bronx Magna is the most densely populated in the Mobian domain. Its teeming billions manning its continent-spanning manufactorums night and day. Inkren, an oceanic world, the population of Inkren inhabit vast high violence. Inkren is the Mobian domain's main naval depot. That's where my zealot's from. Cadia. Formerly the Imperium's most famous fortress world, its fall marked the beginning of the area of Indomitus, the Dark Emporium. A small, grim mining world known for its hellish conditions, which produce a famously hardy and dour populace. Relatively newly colonized, Pavane is already a self-sustaining world rich in natural resources whose population is expanding quickly. Let's do the Bronx. Right? No. Rokyria. Rokyria? Probably Rokyria. Maybe? I don't know, but this seems good. I'll do that one. Childhood. One's character is defined by childhood experience, or so they say. Like so many others in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, you had a tough upbringing, but unlike many, you got through it, and with the scars to prove it. Start with this one. Few hive worlds are capable of supporting their own populations, and so the duty of providing food for the Imperium's untold billions falls on the agri worlds, where the entire surface of the planet is devoted to growing crops or raising livestock on an unimaginable scale. Let's go back real quick. What did I say? I said I was on a agri world. Okay, so this would not make this makes perfect sense for that particular world. Pressed youth of planetary militia rarely achieve any rank nor garner any glory. If they're lucky, they might learn some survival skills while serving as trench runners or ammo monkeys. Grox Prodder. Bred through the Imperium as invaluable livestock, Grox are large, stubborn, and infamously aggressive brutes who regularly turn on their handlers. Thus, they must be herded by brave or foolish prodders, youth whose life expectancy is predictably low. Algae farms can be found all across the Imperium, growing huge quantities of sludgy plant matter in industrial-scale vats. Once processed, algae provides a plentiful, if foul-tasting source of nutrition for the burgeoning Imperium. Let's go Grox Prodder. There aren't a lot of options for folk like you growing up, but you had to find a way to overcome the trials of youth by fair means or foul. Mining is grueling, dangerous work. No. Enlisted. No. Maybe that. Could be that. Nah. Let's go there. You've been through a lot. This struggle you call life demanded it, but through all of the hardships and all the triumphs, one. I have noticed that the not that the game volume itself is really low, it's just that the game is really low. Like, usually the game's loud. Like, all the clicking and stuff is pretty loud, but the music is so low right now. The struggle you call life demanded it, but through all of the hardships and all of the triumphs, one incident stands out in your memory, which has shaped you more than anything. Start here. Not a minor. Could be that, honestly. Hmm. 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 Let's go Warp Storm. Why not? Seems fun. This is where things get a little bit interesting with these, with this, is that you get to kind of create your guy. There's not like a lot that you can do, but it's still pretty fun. So different faces, and you can change them. So if you find that you don't actually like what you've done, then you can actually always change. See a little gold tooth in there? Oh, there's something about this guy that like spoke to me. But look at that chin. Well, we got to go for the chin, right? We got to go for that chin. We were disappointed by the chin when we created the most recent handsome Squidward. I thought that the skin tone would be significantly darker. Like, what's up with that? Is it just my screen? Yeah, let's keep him there. The one blind eye, not bad. What's that? Oh. Certain homeworlds. Well, that's not what that looks like at all. Okay. Let's go with that since it looks nothing like that. So hairstyles. Okay. Let's make the hair, oh yeah, let's go ginger mode. A little bit of hair. A little less hair. A little bit less. Less. Oh. A little scraggly. Nice little mohawk. Okay, okay. Nice bun. Okay. Ho 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 ho. That's a powerful one. Oh, that one's pretty powerful too. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh wow. I see what we're going for. Ooh. I bet that's a common one. Oh my god. It's powerful. See what we're doing? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Which of these ones were just good? Let's see. Was it this one? Yeah. I don't know. I want them to look kind of good, right? Want to be kind of pretty, a little cute even. Although this one was very powerful. Actually, because of the, like, we can change the tattoos, but I actually quite like how that puts like a chain around the forehead, right? There's something about that I quite like. Okay, so we're gonna start at the top here. Oh my god, look at him. So that's scar tissue. We can change that as well if we don't want the scarring. So, okay, so, oh, no eyebrows. I didn't even notice that. So, just some eyebrows. Eyebrows and some scruff. And just the chops. Mustache. Mustache and chops. Nice goatee. Healthy goatee. A bigger one. The full strap. Slap that stash. Bushier brows. I wonder if it's just bushy brows with the same sort of thing. No, these are a bit different. Bigger chops. Bigger mustache. Oh, yeah. Big chin goatee. with the mustache, the full strap, big beard. I see that. You got the little slit, some scruff, chops, stash. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay. I kind of felt this. But the hair has gone darker. You see that? Was it supposed to be brighter? Let's go back to hairstyles real quick. No, the hair itself, okay. So it sometimes strikes, but the shading on how the beard goes is a little bit different. So I am going to make the beard darker. A darker red. Oh, but then it changed the rest of the hair. Okay, let's see how it is. We're gonna do this though, I think. But this looks nice. But then again, I said about liking, let's accent the chin. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. So facial tattoos, we currently have 15, so let's remember that. That went around some stuff on the neck. Okay. Okay, gear. Scripture. The chain. Some stuff. Just a Warhammer print. Sigma. Ooh. Edgy. Keys. Interesting. Mostly on the neck there. Face stuff has a greater likelihood of actually being seen. Chest and other body things actually have a low chance of being actually seen. Oh, that's not bad. I chose the hair because of the chain though, so we're going to keep that. When it comes to body tattoos, so we have some stuff on the arms, I see. So that's a lot more going on. A little bit. It's a whole fucking castle. Eyes and such. Some other bits. Okay, okay. That's what we had, I think. Rock and stone. Just kind of a sleeve there with the bear. Cool, I wish I could see the rest of it. So I'm kind of feeling the bear on 10. Bear sleeve on 10. That's just a lot going on. It's kind of cool. Yeah. There's more of that chain action. That seems very fixated on the chain. Ooh. Oh, wow. No, I really like that one. Chain and a big knife. Okay. Warhammer. Some stuff. Kill. Now, I really like the dragon. The dragon had something really nice going. Okay, so. Yeah, right, so. Just have him be a clean boy. So it's like some burn tissue. This seems actually very thematic with the eye. This might leave that actually. This also changes scars across the body as well. If you weren't noticing that. But having something that like adds justification for that over there, it's a cool story. Because like this one would make sense for this eye, right? Same thing with the scar right there. Might make more sense over there. Same with that burn. Well, that just kind of concentrates it right there, doesn't it? Like stitching, stab marks. Was it this one? No. Great. Now I've forgotten. So there's that one. And there's this. I think I'm just going to go for this one. Right. And now here, we can make him a shorter one. We can make him a taller one, or somewhere in the middle. I think we make this guy one of the short ones. Because I think that's fun. Okay.
Strange life. Not part of the military. If you want to win. Not sure how I got here. Do not fear.
Let's go bodyguard, yeah. Just
you.
because of the background that I chose, right? Being like that's going to make sense in terms of just like a title, right? Sedition. Okay. So sedition is the one that I had for my other guy. Overtly seditious conduct ranging from disrespectful speech to mass organization with intent to protest, and is all considered part of the tendency toward rebellion against the established order, and that is something the Imperium will not tolerate. So powerful are the upper figures of the Adeptus Ministorum that to draw their ire by questioning their faith or worldly habits is to invite a death sentence. Disobedience, real or implied, to Imperium authority is enough to earn demotion, prison, or death. I think because of, me being blue and all, although, well, I am wearing actually a blue sweater. So let's go blue. Let's go blue mode. Let's have all of my people just be seditious bastards. And then a name. So Dwayne and I, consensual Dwayne and I, consensual Dwayne, sure, and I had a bit going that between cooming, gooning, edging, and jelking, that the Ogryn would be an edger, I think. Because the Psyker would goon, the veteran is 100% a coomer, and if there's someone who would jelk, it would be the Zealot. So with the Ogryn being then our resident edger, we can just name him Edge. Especially since the other name was Punt, like having just the action will be funny. So this is Edge. So we can normally skip the prologue, but for the sake of this, I think we're going to play it. Or skip, since I've already played it before. Also doing that because I haven't played as an Ogryn before, so I don't know. I haven't played as an Ogryn, so I do not know how they really play beyond it being somewhat similar. At least for shooting and whacking, right? So we're going to find out. We're going to see how it do. The prologue is played solo, so it's interesting that it is taking this long to just get me into the prologue. So this is what I was anticipating in terms of being like maybe a second break. It's just loading into the game, but this will launch us right into cinematics and other things. I'll try not to skip the cinematics because, right, what would be the point then? Excuse me. Still sleeping in my chair. I guess I could sit in a stool, but the stool hurts my ass. Sorry, I should be doing these. There is no future without the Emperor's blessing. For every enemy without, there are 100 within. By the way of their death shall we know them. Oh. Story. Subtitles right? I think subtitles are right.
Prisoners all secure, ma'am.
I'll check for myself if you don't mind.
Of course, ma'am.
Ooh.
But do be wary. Every one of them's a filthy
heretic. It's Morrow, right?
That one certainly is.
So we have Zola? Rude? Oh. No. That...
Keep him intact. No accidents. My master wants to interrogate him as soon as we reach the hive.
Of course, ma'am. Upon my life.
Oh, there I am.
This one, however.
Makes you wonder why we even bother shipping trash like that. Save a lot of data slate work just to process the execution notice now.
What do you say, criminal? Shall I put you out of your misery?
And ours, you would.
Be quiet. Well? Nothing to say?
Oh god.
I'm loyal. Served the throne.
Oh, I didn't catch that one
But
bit
of course,
that said what
I'll
happened.
just let you out now then.
Shame you'll never get to prove that.
Unless.
Rhona Terror! We're boarded!
Fine now!
Those are infantry last guys. Oh, there's one of those guys. Explode, throw you about, usually throw goop all over the place.
Come with us, brother. We have a way out. What do we do about that one?
Nothing. The boxers will be here to feed soon enough.
Remember that mask, it will be important for later. I have no idea. I'm not that far with my level 16 zealot. Hole. Nice. Oh, there's no ogre in there. The shovel, yes. Poor guy.
Did not expect this. What do I do now?
Oh, I see. Slow motion for some reason. Anyone coming through the hole? No. Oh, there's people down here, though. Block. We can also do a push. We can do like a push attack. Let's do one of those. I like the shovel. I want to keep the shovel. big man up tiny ladder. Squeeze through the door. Well, they're fine over there.
Gallants must be big trouble.
I need arms and response teams in the Block 87 Bay area. Let this drone go into them.
Sure, they're fine. So normal levels will have collectibles that you can pick up, not just like ammo drops and things like that. But not really collectibles. It's more like craftable materials. Hey guys. Oh, you're smaller than me now. I'm used to being like the same size. So these guys are armored. They take a couple more hits, and sometimes they'll sneak hits to you, basically.
Always win.
Right?
Where are my carking reinforcements? Security stations are overrun. We'll have to hold them in prisoner containment.
Wow. But yeah, I really like this intro. I think they do a good job. Oh. Something's loaded up there. No one behind me. This is pretty standard for these things. As you see, that's different also in this game compared to like Vermintide, is that there's sprint. So there's that, so the stamina system is bigger than just how much you can block. It's not just block capacity. But using it in melee and in swords, it is kind of similar, where it's just sort of
So quiet.
do
now.
it.
Maybe take elevator. Try other deck.
Because like there's nothing else here. It's the prologue. I'm not gonna be like. Alright, so I don't need to run through. Sounds like there's something going on over there. Oh. That's a nice big gun. Little machine gun. Machine pistol, maybe. So like Zola would be a veteran, right? A
Great.
lot of the guards would probably count as veterans.
You come for blood too, criminal?
Nar.
You said you were a loyal servant of the throne.
True.
Again, I've never used this weapon, so I don't know how.
Then prove it.
Algren definitely has a different weapon set than I'm used to. Oh, is this more like just a shotgun? I can handle that. Single shot shotgun. Wow.
Storm Raptor, urgent extraction requested. The traitors have overrun the ship. Confirmed. Storm Raptor inbound.
Go
I'm
through
giving
here.
you a chance. Cross me and you're dead. You understand, criminal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, ow. Got him. Now, like a normal bot, Zola's following me. When you play with not enough players to fill out your full party, you'll have bots, essentially. And the bots are fine. The only issue is that in this game, bots do not...
You're actually not bad at this.
Bots don't
Thank you.
take commands to like pick up items and things like that. So if there are items on the level that you'd like them to pick up, oh well, that's yours. So you can get kind of fucked out of some bonuses because of that.
Come on!
Let's try to look over there. So we need to get over to that, basically. Did I actually hit both of that? I think I did. Well, he was already dead. I think I remember we've been somewhere behind this. Okay, I have unlimited ammo, I just noticed. Oh yeah, no, I remember that, because we go up here. We're gonna have a proper board. Yep.
Susie, get us the hell out of here!
Stand by, Zola. The guidance is out. I need a minute to recalibrate.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Great.
There.
Let's give them a welcome they won't survive!
Down a couple of you?
Coming in!
Since I have unlimited ammo, might as well use it. I had a weak spot. You get so there, normal strikes that don't kill are weak. If you do a strike that kills, you get a red X. And if you hit a weak spot, it shows up as yellow. So like there, I got someone into a weak spot. Okay, no, that's fine.
Susie, you done any time soon?
Still alive up there. Guidance is decent, so we're out of here.
Nice.
Well, you coming or not?
Well, like to.
You helped me. Maybe I can help you. No promises. Probably wind up dead.
Like how, like
I was dead anyway.
the
Very
the
poetic.
hair just popping up weird. It's because
Just
of
don't
shaders.
tell anyone
Low
I let
graphics.
an escaped prisoner save my life. Or you'll be more than dead.
Yep. So I played this game on low. I played Darktide 2 on medium. Lost a few more frames. Not many. So there's sections of the one ship that were fine. Oh, this is loud. I had my cursor first just a brief moment. Knowledge is power. Guard it well. Hope is the first step. Now I'm here. This is the central hub. So other people being here won't be weird.
You're home from now until you're no longer of use to us. Report to the Strategium at once. And don't make me regret sparing your life.
Okay. Maybe we get into a solo one for the first time running around. Maybe. Because you can't interact with anything. Oh, so this is an elevator, not a phone booth. One loading screen, one cinematic,
So, the next
two
step
loading screen,
before
two
we can-
quick
Is
run
this
around,
kind of no-oper
to
the
the
best we can
cinematic.
recruit these days?
This
Yeah.
one could be useful. Claims to be a loyal servant of the throne.
Look, I got
Sounds great.
This
I'm
is...
Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission
Yep.
briefings come through me.
very
Let's see what
fresh
you can
indeed.
do.
All right. Get to the Psychonium.
Yep. Sick.
So far, so
Turn
good.
around.
Next up, you're to report to Stephanie at the Psychonium for additional training. Take my advice. Don't stare. She doesn't like it.
Here I am.
Welcome to the meat grinder. Everything here may feel real, but don't worry, you won't get hurt. Not unless you anger poor Stephanie. Don't be alarmed by my little puppets, but do shoot them, or hit them, a lot, with whatever weapon takes your fancy.
Oh.
They won't feel it. They're not real. They exist only so that you can learn more about me and about the weapons you carry. Stay as long as you like. Stephanie likes the company and the taste of your bloodlust.
Oh. Now, what trust level do you need to be to begin the romance track for Stephanie?
Let Stephanie prepare
We'll probably
you for
do these two.
inevitable
Oh, I've
martyrdom.
never gone into the meat grinder. So I'll get a club and the blunderbuss, basically. Cool. The man who has nothing can still have faith.
This is the Psychonium, a place of torture. I mean, training.
There's a knife.
Shall we start?
Whack, whack,
You can chain light or heavy attacks in
Whack,
any
whack,
order.
whack.
Chained attacks have different angles of attack
whack.
and damage properties.
You don't even need to hit the people, apparently.
Some weapons
call that
have
a knife?
powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack.
So I just punch him. Punch, punch. It causes stagger. It can likely chain well.
Pushing can stagger groups of enemies. Pushing requires stamina.
Yeah.
Grenades can be equipped and thrown. Each class has access to different grenades.
Oh, I see. You just, I think it's
Use
so
your
funny
combat ability to charge
because
into
it's
enemies
literally
and
just a
knock them
whole
back.
thing, a whole box of grenades just being thrown at someone. So aim. This charge likely has another
Dodging
buff.
allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks. Enemy
I've
attacks
remapped the dodge
initially
button
damage your
away from
toughness.
the space key, which it
Once
normally
your
is.
toughness
Normally it's with the same
broken,
spot.
they damage your
But
health.
I moved it to a
Additionally,
thumb button.
Enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you have no toughness.
Owie. Oh no. Ah.
Killing enemies in melee replenishes toughness. Each nearby teammate also grants toughness regeneration.
With coherency. That's the button down at the bottom. Not button, but the indicator at the bottom. Is that there's coherency at the bottom. That's what that
marks the
tracker
end
is.
of basic training. You are now ready to serve. Should you wish to further hone your knowledge, you can undertake advanced training.
Let's do it.
Use armor-piercing weaponry and attacks to damage armored enemies.
So instead of just beating with light attacks, heavy attacks almost always do
You
piercing.
can perform a unique follow-up attack after a push.
Let's stick with the club.
Medipacks and ammo crates can be picked up and deployed to aid your team.
Yep. Has a bash ability, that's cool.
Ammo crate!
So in final encounters, that's very useful.
Downed teammates can be helped up. Incapacitated teammates are captured by the enemy, but can be rescued. Corruption is caused by certain attacks, items, or being downed. Corruption reduces maximum health. If you are downed when the last segment of your health bar is corrupted, you are incapacitated and captured.
Thank you.
Health
corruption
can
also
be
counts as like a
restored
wound.
And corruption cleanse at Medicaid stations. Medicaid stations have
Easy?
limited uses,
Yeah, use it.
indicated by the glowing lights.
And as you see, my tag button is
Dangerous
also shift.
enemies can be tagged to alert your team. World markers can be placed to help coordinate your team's tactics. Sprinting helps avoid range fire. Crouching while sprinting performs a slide.
Yeah.
Sliding helps evade attacks.
So here
similar
it's
to
a button
dodging.
on my mouse that I use for crouching. Crouching is typically then the control key if you don't rebind it. I find that's very convenient for this particular thing because you have to be sprinting and then very quickly switch to control, which isn't bad, but I find it inconvenient. So I like having it being a thumb button. I didn't do a good job.
Closing with ranged enemies forces them to stop shooting and engage in melee combat.
You're not dead?
When ranged enemies are shot at, they flinch, becoming suppressed. Suppressed enemies try to take cover and will not fire back.
Yeah.
Enemy ranged attacks cause suppression, making it harder to land accurate shots. Get out of the line of fire to restore accuracy.
Gunner!
You just fired. Very good. This gun must have piercing to be able to count as weak spot damage, largely.
You now know everything you need to survive, Tertia.
Thank you. And we'll be able to do a run or two before I should break for food. We're not going to have a lot for Carl, though. I hit I. Oh, doesn't want me to do that yet. I need to. Is it through here? No. I have to. Oh, fuck. Stop it. Turn around. Okay. Let's get to the front. Persecute, punish, and persist. Sorry, there's no and. Blessed are they without introspection. Narrow minds are faithful minds. The Emperor bestows upon us the gift of intolerance. Praise be the Golden Throne. From the Golden Throne he watches all. Mercy is a luxury mankind can ill afford. Faithless are those who abandon their tasks. Draw strength from the Emperor's will. When the shadows threaten, the Emperor is with us. Complaining of thy lot is the first step on the road to damnation. A single act of leniency is akin to a lifetime's betrayal. Doubt not thy strength, whilst faith prevails. Hope is superfluous. So now I'm in an actual lobby. Or I was. As far as I'm aware, I'm not actually in the center. Maybe I'm there on the right side on the end, because, no, maybe. Let's get the cursor out of the way. Empty human torso. Very cool.
I am Grendel. It is my honor to serve the God Emperor of mankind and fight the darkness that contaminates the Imperium. The supreme power of the Holy Inquisition is mine to wield. Who am I? I'm a warrior. The hive world of Atoma Prime is a vital stronghold of Imperial power. No matter the darkness, no matter the racking storms of space, Atoma Prime must stand resolute. But a threat has come. The very darkness I am sworn to deny.
Railroad workers.
Who am I? I have learned that Atoma is cast by the dark state of chaos. Chaos is the arch enemy of mankind. It is the damnation of the warp. It is everything I am sworn to oppose. Who am I? I'm a warrior! It can only be cast out by the light of the throne and the scourging touch of flames. Who am I? I'm a warrior! As an instrument of the Inquisition, and no matter the risk to body and soul, I will purge the hive from top to bottom, and cut out every scrap of darkness I find. Who am I? I'm a warrior! The Emperor protects.
Okay. Now, we did suffer some frame drop at some point there. I feel like the past time I acknowledged it. But that was just lag that I experienced too. He is a warrior. And now we're in an actual lobby,
So
basically.
now you know what's at stake. The Inquisitor clearly thinks you have what it takes. And as you've come through all that unscathed, Tertium shouldn't hold too many terrors for you. Report to the mission terminal for your first assignment.
I will shortly. Let's look at things. So in the loadout, we have this lovely weapon here. We go to old Bastion Club. And we have this here, which is just the blunderbuss. So as you build up, you can get curios. Curios are things that augment with special shits, basically. Cosmetics, I have some, because I paid a little bit extra money. We're going to turn down the game a little bit since it likes to get loud, but I might just do extra settings changes. So here, let's see what the purchasables look like. So here, I can give him a lovely skull mask that clips through the chin. I actually quite like that it does that. It's funny. So we got a little, the chin clip is just gone now, so it figured itself out. It takes a while for these things to load, especially for the first time. So we can put that on here. Go in here. We'll go ahead and put that on here. Look at this guy. Look at him. And you don't get a DLC backpack. That's unfortunate. This got a DLC backpack. For frames, this is the DLC frame. I have these because of the other characters. So with the cannon fodder, and I don't have any insignias. That's also true of my other guy. Stances shouldn't have anything, but you'll eventually unlock the other ones basically. And as far as emotes, those are the only emotes that exist. So I'm not going to wear this. I am going to wait. Hold on, sorry, I got double click or hit the equip button. Okay, I double clicked you. There we go. There we go. Just so that we get to experience true level 1 guy for a little bit, you know. Over in talents, since I haven't leveled up, I don't have any talents, but this tells me my abilities. So my F ability is the charge, and indeed I gain attack speed and movement speed for about 5 seconds. Since I haven't played one of these guys, I haven't really noticed. So here I can get to an upgrade of these by level 4. It would be, because this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so fastest pathing requires 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so level 4 I can get one of these, but I don't have to. And you can also click this up here to get more builds. You can have at most 5 builds, and as far as I'm aware, you cannot remove any builds once you have activated them. So kind of annoying, TBH. So yeah, so this will be my guy for this run. Not going to worry about cosmetics, and I don't have access to like shops and things just yet, I don't think, although they point out that they're there. Pinnaces are things that are like your gaming in general can build. Let's just do a match. Since I'm level 1, we're probably going to do the easiest.
Found your way to the mission terminal, did ya?
Yeah, finally.
Guess that means I can't have you executed. Not yet. This is the heart of the operation. Your best friend if you want to stay in my good books.
Psyker on the left.
Atoma's in trouble. No two ways about it. The only hope we have in this mess lies in us sending our strike teams where they're needed. Making a difference wherever we can. For as long as we're still breathing.
The hacking minigame.
No guarantees on that last bit, by the way. So, ready to be a hero?
Gone down, but I don't think I fully died just yet.
You're a reject. Fight
First time for
like
everything.
it.
Oops, sorry about the curse there in the middle of the video. But yeah, so I typically play on Uprising difficulty for this first one. Let's go down to Sedition to make sure that I'm not absolutely terrible. But yeah, so here there isn't a like story track. So like in Vermintide, at least Vermintide 2, I'm not sure about Vermintide 1, I haven't played that one just yet. But in Vermintide there is story tracking. So just quick playing, you miss story. Even though there's bonuses, so it would be cool to do it. Here, as far as I'm aware, there is not and anything in terms of like story connecting these. So just quick play. Just quick play, it doesn't matter. Just hit quick play. At least in Darktide. Unless there's a specific thing that you would want to do. Right, that's the only thing.
You're playing courier. We've got an encrypted report needs transmitting to a listening
So here I'm going into someone else's game that has already started. It might be early into the game, it might be about halfway through. It doesn't really matter. But I'm hopping into someone else's. If I hadn't, there would have been a lobby screen that would have shown up.
Keep up the pace! We're not done yet!
Okay, so they've opened up some of the things already, that's good. I am looking for things. The game's dark. I feel like we're kind of close to the end. As you see, it's easy to run out of stamina. The gun was not... I'm gonna take that because I was not full ammo. That's a horde or a dog?
Is that how?
That's a dog. Solid package. That is a reflectable. Oh, wait. Oh man. I'm gonna climb this ladder instead of restoring the power. That didn't help.
Add-on here. Pay attention. Data interrogation rate acceptable.
So what's going on? Okay. This is going to turn red, and then we get the hack, basically. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's annoying. Don't shoot me, sniper. Fuck!
Interrogator status inoperative. Remedy.
Now I get the restart. Oh, and they changed it too? Okay, just got it. Cool. Yeah, if you get hit too much, it goes down.
The Omnissiah favors us. Receiving uplink.
I want to deal with this and make my way to the person who got. Okay, there's a bot already over there.
Show us some of that friggin' seal!
I'll repay you.
Is it working?
Okay. Since this is level 1, there's a good chance that people don't know what they're doing. And that's why this person isn't doing the thing. Okay, they're doing it now.
Danger is gone!
All systems green.
Ow.
Uplink restored.
This is going to go again.
Completion imminent.
Oh, just missed it. Oh, you bitch. Ow. Stop. Why is no one up here with me?
Get me some cover.
What the fuck? Can you fucking people get here? Thank you. Okay. They're new. They don't know what's going on. It's okay. I hate when they're just like right there. Oh my god. And I'm gonna get shot by the fucking sniper, darn I.
Elevator access denied. Only joking. Your cryptic team has access.
Oh, I dodged you. That's bull.
Bad doggy!
Is the sniper dead? I think the sniper got killed.
ADK station!
God, Emperor, send me some
Dead as Gorney! Break shotgunner! Get your med! Shot the pockburster! Medicaid station! Sniper, break that! Gunner! Sniper! Oh, more danger! I am strongest! Elevator is hot! Rise is coming! Good times!
We should have hit that just so long ago.
Stop showing off! Elevator! Time to get moving! Follow me! A big beauty! Dead as doornail!
There we go.
I can't deny, this message intrigues me.
What will you tell? The who, what, why, and how much that
Like, there's one person with slightly different cosmetics, so they might have some previous experience.
I'll be satisfied, though this rankles my soul.
Roof's not far! You can track yourself there, right? Ammo!
I can't pick that up? Oh, apparently. So they all went that way, so... That's why you run around. Especially when there's nothing going on. More ammo.
Ammo!
I missed. Rude?
God, Emperor! Don't use all the ammunition!
My need was greater than yours. You dozy lot should be taking lessons from me. I've only one tutor soldier, and he sits on the golden throne of terror.
The God Emperor provides!
Because of all the areas, right, you gotta explore.
This world be but one of a million that make up the Imperium!
Wonder how many are
I don't
ogre
tend to use
worlds.
the stims that much.
Even a Choma can be redeemed. The God Emperor will welcome it back into the fold.
So that's just a horde. This may have been where we were supposed to go. Probably not. That's one of the issues also, is that it's kind of hard to sometimes figure out where exactly you're supposed to go. That one's carrying a battery.
We are the doom of heretics. Cover me!
Reloading!
Medicaid station!
The crowd
Medicaid station!
Thunderhead!
needs to come back. They got down. Just reload.
Don't you dare leave me! Here, I've got you better.
How's your health?
I'm not dead
That
yet.
re-upped you, so that's fine.
Show yourselves! You see the heretics? Come on! Take Gunner!
This way!
Are we all together?
The roof's got a heavy skyfire presence, but it all runs from that breaker. Shut it down!
Okay. It's gonna take me forever to catch back up. But I'll do it.
Accept this sacrifice! Die!
Haha! No more talks, flavor!
This is fine. Slide.
Where are you?
Slide. 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 Slide.
One-way trip ahead.
You'll need your data interrogators if you're gonna align that dish.
That's already over there. Okay. So since these are kind of spacious, that's a bummer. Because any one of those can go bad at any moment.
Red shotgunner! Barrels about to explode!
Can I reload already? Fuck. So there's these two right here. Being in the middle is very convenient. Being on one end really sucks. That one's still good.
As you are.
Anything over here? Guess could have had an interrogator there. Yeah. Saw
It's
that
only
coming.
a flesh wound. Big mouth! Big heart!
Not so raw! It's gone!
I'm just gonna go ahead and use this real quick.
Data requires your attention.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Big gunner!
Connection failure.
Yeah, we need to do this.
Error. Investigate. Redress.
There you go, guys. So these two went. Doesn't mean that the third one is going to go at any point, but it does offer possibly a higher likelihood that it might.
Interrogation approaching completion.
This one go at some point. Yeah, it's the far one over there. Good, I guess. Making my way back, guys. I got it. Don't worry. None of you are over here, so that's awesome. Uh-oh, I see them. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Oh, I almost fucked that up. Oh, hell yeah, guy. gonna be fine. Should be right. Okay, I just gotta block him a bit. One of them can kill the sniper. I don't have short range.
Cowards! They're hiding! Get away from that barrel!
Let's get the mission done with. Time to come home.
Jinx.
Knocking grenade!
I like that it's literally just, they don't even explode because they're not open. You just pelt with the brick of grenades. It's funny. Okay, so you guys have more levels than I would have anticipated. That really did eat up a lot of time, that one. So, I might need my break since I haven't eaten lunch yet. All the way up to level 3, so very kind. Unlock being able to use the knife. Unlock being able to use the Ripper gun. Interesting. Unlock being able to use a different type of bully club. Unlocked rewards. On the lowest difficulty here, Sedition, we only get plasteel. We don't get diamantine. Emperor, guide thy aim. Thy hand is justice. Let no foe stand before you. Be the Emperor's Reaper. The righteous fear not. Aim without mercy. And when you level up far enough, they tell you that you need to go someplace. So instead of running there, they force you into the center of it. With the cursor. Just because I'm not sure about the timing of it. I don't think I'll have enough time.
People of Tarsem, hear me. We are the Mobian Six, returned and redeemed. Their chains no longer bind us. Their bastions can no longer hold us. Once we were lost, like you, blinded by faith and acceptance. Only when our eyes were opened did we truly see the lies for what they were. We are your sons. We are your daughters. We have come home. It is our solemn pledge to bring about a new and glorious age of freedom and prosperity. Join us and cast off the falsehoods of the Earth.
Enough of that heretic filth. Right, listen up. We got a well-trained traitor army on our hands, and this Wolfer fella seems to be at the head of it. The Inquisitor's Wormwood agents have tracked their latest propaganda broadcast, giving us the location of their staging area. Two of Wolfer's lieutenants, the Karnak twins, are leading operations in Abzone HL 7004.
Yep.
The carnival was never a nice area, but now the heretics are dug in like rats. Word is that some kind of stim is spreading through the streets, making those nasty buggers even nastier.
Wow.
See if you can turn the tide and get us a win on the board, eh? Right. You got your orders. Get out there and bring those heretics to their knees.
Wow. That's a very important question.
Sergeant Major, your operatives' reports lack sufficient data. I must know everything that occurs.
Yeah? Like you're not already listening in to every
Yeah, so
rock
trust
channel
level
on the
11
Morning
to do
Star
anything
already.
there. Let's see. So I can go into the armor exchange. Let's see. Trust level 4 for that one. Let's look into the armor exchange. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Visit Strategium to unlock. Okay, okay. Let's visit Strategium. There was the elevator thing over here, right? Can I interact? No. Okay, so that's not real. I can apparently view.
Ahoy!
Okay, because
I'm
these are the
Commodore
premium
Hallowell,
cosmetics.
But you can call me my Lady Alice, or oh, perfect mistress.
Anything from the premium cosmetics that
And
I'm
don't bother telling me
feeling?
your name, my darling. Your sort don't last long, so I won't remember it. Good customers, though. That is different. I might have 1 or 2 special items for you,
Ooh.
if you got the Aquillas.
I do like
Strictly
the
on
little
down low,
glasses.
though, you understand. Oh,
Let's
and
do
don't tell Rannick.
some little goggles.
Or do.
Yeah.
I don't really care. God, he's so tedious. Glad to
Nice.
be a blundering. We go, we go, we go, we go, we
Can I?
go.
Okay. And I can view the
A
normal
little bit of what you
commissary. These
fancy?
are other.
Right
This is
here
another
for a
cosmetic
fair
store that
price.
uses this funds for it. So, the Ogren can have 2 knapsacks. You can then purchase things individually or as a bundle. The key thing, though, is that the bundle's not cheaper. Is just the exact cost of the cosmetic based on what you got. So here, I can purchase either of those 3. Let's purchase this one just so that he's got different clothes for the time being. Although you do unlock different clothes, but let's just own
Good
that.
choice.
And I don't care about weapon cosmetics.
Cheers, mate.
Someone knows Warhammer lore. Okay. So we did get a shovel. Very nice. So it I'm going to take the shovel. Yeah. So as you see here, like the rating stat here isn't exactly what you need to care about, although it is often a fair statement for like how good something is compared to something else. Here, I like the great. So these tags are more useful. So crowd control, versatile is very useful. Versatile, strike down, like so that is so like you hurt people with this one. But the greater crowd control is I think something that I'm going to appreciate a little bit more. Personally. So I think I'm going to use that, and let's open up the appearance and apply my orb. Oh yeah, I forgot. Trinkets are the one thing that you need to hit the equip button for. I think maybe also skins that you unlock. So we'll do that. We still only have that particular gun. But let's go into my cosmetics. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. His pants are pretty tight still. But we will take off the prisoner clothes. Like, look at him. This is the Ogren is so far the only character that I've come across that can show a bit more of the skin. Like the Zealot, all the outfits I've found are covers basically the entire body except for maybe the head. So bummer there. Now let's see. So these are upgrades to the Blitz eventually. So I want to figure out which one I want to go to so I can sort of make sure I'm progressing in that general direction. Of course, here, that only matters if I take one of these 2 instead of this one down here. But I have 3, so I can get really close. So let's see here. Toss a big rock or hunk of junk at a single enemy. Reduced effectiveness against carapace armor enemies and unyielding enemies. You pick up a new rock every 45 seconds and can hold up to 4 rocks at a time. Okay, so you just so like naturally you seem to just generate these ones. Cool. Throw a box of grenades with a great strength and enthusiasm to deal high damage to a single enemy. Yep, so you just throw, yep. Hitting an enemy causes the box to break open, releasing 6 grenades around the target. Interesting. So when you hit... This doesn't drop grenades. This just... Okay, this just hurts people. Okay. This is the augmented version of a big box of hurt. Yep. Okay, cool. That's cool. So I assume this would be picked up. So here, this doesn't say it, but I assume after you throw your box, you would pick up another box by finding the grenade pickups. And what's this one? Frag bomb. Throw an Ogryn-sized, the only proper kind, frag grenade with a 16-meter blast radius, dealing increased damage at the center. Oh. Huh. When it comes to the grenade boost, I am a bigger fan of things with AoE. I'm less fan of the single hit sort of thing, because you need to make sure you actually hit. This, on the other hand, might be okay because you do need to hit an enemy for the grenades to pop around the target, it would seem. You can't just like throw it to the ground, get grenades to scatter, you know? So I'm currently a fan of what this is throwing out. So I'm going to bypass this one for the time being and go for one of these two. So here, increase range damage for 6 seconds after a reload. That's good for my single shot. Toughness regeneration while bracing with your ranged weapon. Bracing. Is that what it counts with, like the right trigger? Not right trigger, but right mouse button? Maybe. So this one, so like either of these can get me to here. So this seems interesting though. So let's see what this is. Toughness replenished while in coherency increased by 50%. So being near someone else, my my shield basically will generate more rapidly. And then here, 30 against bulwarks, crushers, plague, ogryns, reapers. Are those the monsters? Oh, so I do want to be better against monsters, I think. So I'm going to go down to here. That's also a toughness boost. Okay, so here, I'm currently tracking myself to go here, right? So upon my next level up, I'll be able to get that just fine. Also note that, so for the first 3 levels, I got 3 points. That's weird because when I was level 1, I didn't have anything. I think level 2 gives you 2 points. But so then, as you see, these are long windy trees and they do allow you to pick up different things, but if they are items that overlap with, you know, the class talents, you can only choose one. I think down here, the keystones are bonus talents. Have not gotten to them with the 16 yet, need a little bit further. Swap to and reload your ranged weapon. You have 25% firing rate, 70% reload speed for next 10 seconds. Taunts enemies within 8 meters, making them attack you only for 15. So that's a team helper situation. Charge forward with great force, knocking back enemies and staggering them, plus 25% attack and movement for 5 additional seconds. Charge is stopped on collision with monstrosities, the big monster guys. This is the augmented version, and the charge distance is increased by 100%. And you can do that every 30 seconds. So it's every 45, and there's augmentations that power them up. As you can see here, there is... Oh, this one has 3 different. Interesting. Don't have to think about those at the moment, but that will change the trajectory. All 3 of these I can get to from here with just 3. So, very nice. Cool. Okay, so we'll have that there. There's people spreading heresy in the chat. This is where you can change your cosmetics if you don't feel like you really got the mark the first time around. So let's just do a mission. We'll just do another. Yeah, let's try Uprising. Let's see if it's genuinely harder, because when I played Uprising, it didn't feel any more challenging. But I was also a higher level by that point. So let's see if I regret my choices. I'm probably going to, because I'm probably having an easy time because of my weapons.
Special bullets are in short supply. No special bullets.
I'm probably going to have a very bad time. I'm going to be a terrible player.
Supply can be sourced from Logistratum, Chasm Station.
I didn't change the the sound of the game. Whoops.
Support is standing by. We need only locate the material and secure the area.
Okay. Oh, need to click back into the game. Oh, we're at the very beginning too. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to be so bad.
Particulate matter present in airflow.
Nothing wrong with a bit of chunky air.
And since we're at the beginning, we're not going to have any anything useful at the start. Are you? I'm not going to hop down. Cool. Already found some small diamante. They're having a fun time over there. Sometimes there's a crate up here. And there wasn't this time. There's a crate. And there's an... Oh, I'll take the ammo crate.
Got a sniper. Sniper! Dead as doornail.
Die. Thank you.
Reflector's quarter achieved. Continue, varlets.
Here comes a horde. It's foggy. What was that, concentration? No, combat sound. I'm pretty big about trying to open up all of these because sometimes there's goodies, you know? They're going that way, I'll go this way. Good thing I went this way.
Chasm terminus in sight. Access maintenance node Chiron 13 to the right.
Ow, fuck. Nope, bummer. There's a...
That is different. Enemy down.
Okay. I feel satisfied that we've managed to look at everything. It's me. I'm in the show. Ow.
Elevator is non-functional. Employ your initiative to descend.
Gunner, get in. Break gunner.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that. Where'd he go? He fell down? I'll take that.
This will hurt. Security protocols must be bypassed in order to proceed. Deploy data interrogator. Data inbound. Continue. Defend.
Make sure there's nothing interesting up here.
Might be more polite to Psyker in future.
Hey, stop hitting me.
Data flow resumed. No interruptions. Omnicide rays.
Good thing about playing on this difficulty is that the people in the lobby likely know what they're doing, right? Okay, they got it. Sometimes it just sucks and it takes forever, you know?
Successfully reconnected. Now maintain connection.
Groggy hound's dead. Leave you down, can I?
Oh well.
Manual override required.
Here we go.
Ow. I'm gonna go down. Can you fuckers fucking... Thank you. God damn.
Iterative phase nearing completion. Security bypassed. Pressure door will comply.
Brendel. I wonder who he is. Or she. Or whatever.
Brendel is big as fuck, yes?
It's natural to feel some discomfort. Answers will come in time, I'm sure.
I tend to go along the right side because not a lot of people do. And then they miss shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Like that was sudden.
It's impressive.
Combat Sam. Combat Sam.
I'm so very, very bored.
Thank you for hopping over.
Liven up soon enough.
This one I tend to go on the left side because again a lot of people Where are... How did you get up over there? What the fuck?
Get that psyker on their feet.
Do it again. I'm not grabbing them. Looks like they grabbed it. Okay. I got a trophy because of them. An achievement. Nice job, guys. Nothing back there.
Stay together! Let's get this mission done!
Nothing this way.
So long since I saw Grendel. I'd be dead.
Inquisitors do not simply die, folks. They fade into mystery. At least that's what Zola would have you believe.
I too would
Okay.
like to fade
We're probably fine to move forward then.
Alas, the best you and I can hope for is very intuitive. I only hope that it proves terribly inconvenient.
Oh, got stuck. Anything there? Nope.
Subrail complex Chiron 13 Alpha continues beyond.
Gonna wait for these
the
people
Chiron
to
13
come forward.
They just crashed.
They're coming back. Okay. Oh, hey.
This is the way!
Depart Subrail Chiron 13 Alpha and descend to Logistratum Supply Jack Chiron 13 Iota.
Don't touch me.
I think you are trying to trick me, but I won't fall for it.
Be some good. More grenades, okay. Well. He's so slow. That's my only problem so far, is he's so slow. I want to hope that you guys actually looked up there, so I can just go ahead and meet up. This is a great place for a monster. But then again, we already had one. Ow. I dropped down here because there's often things.
Let's stay forward.
Guns ready!
That was a good charge on my end.
I hope you didn't want to see the enemy coming.
Do not know what you mean.
Call the warp. Oh, there's a large man coming. Wow. There's another one. Nice. Actually, sorry. I need that one. Go backwards.
Can we destroy the control? Anybody leave it?
I've ran this level a couple of different times.
You'll find survivors. Those not born in rebels learn it from the toils of common birth.
When did you become so wise in the ways of a magic box? Correct crates designated. Proceed with retrieval.
Please move. Okay. There we go. That one's empty. Replace weapon.
Too much to ask for some help.
Don't leave the squad.
Why is Ghost just standing there? Are you disconnecting? Fucking.
Can't stay down there.
The issue is that they can die with the next one.
I will not lose control. I will not.
Because they're likely going to disconnect anyway. So normally people have issues of just sort of standing there when they've decided that they are disconnecting. Or when they're just standing away. Hey, excuse you.
Where's the squad?
This is unfortunate. With one person not playing right now, are we going to really fail? We just failed because there's a person not playing. Cool. First failure because the person... Let me leave. Thanks, level 21. Much appreciated. You earned that level. That's good. That's a high note to end on because I need to eat and do other shit before I start working, so that's wonderful. Happy. So that's great. Sure. Take me there.
Enemy resistance in the hive is chewing holes in the warband. We're losing trained veterans. And what do I get to replace them with? Dirtbag raw recruits like you.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a chance to impress me. You need to give us your best on every damn mission. You understand? I'll be watching you, Acolyte. What does your best look like?
Usually better than what just happened, but I mean... That's whatever. Now I have the armory exchange. Cool. This is where you can buy things. Thank you. Oh, it's a video. Yeah.
An operative lives or dies by their weaponry. But
Excuse
the supply
me.
situation's dire. So we use whatever we can get our hands on. I've cleared you for access to the armory exchange.
Yeah?
From there, you can requisition reconditioned weaponry recovered from the field.
Wow.
Be sure that you're always carrying the best that's available.
Ooh, really?
Looking for a specific weapon type? Put in a request with Quartermaster Brunt, or one of his servitors. What you get won't be top of the line, but it should cater to your tastes.
Reclamation Zone 15A.
Is that an infantry laskin?
Yes. Can I be of service?
So here, depending on your level, right, you can have different sort of weapons and whatnot. So you can purchase directly the types of weapons that you might be interested in using. Some of these operate very similarly, but might have slightly different sort of like base stats or overall thingamashits. Whoops. And then here, you can purchase the goodies. Don't. At least yet. I would say when you get to like 200, maybe it becomes like worth dropping some coin on it. I need to look at my gun, because did I get a new gun? No. So like it would be worth me purchasing so I can get a different gun, right? So that is better, because 85 is pretty weak. Has more ammo, but I'd be able to keep this gun for a good moment, so I'm going to go ahead and just purchase that.
Completed.
And my other weapon, it's not a 135, but it is fine enough. So we're going to do that, and I'm just going to hold X to get rid of that. And same thing here, hold X just to get rid of it. I'm not going to use it. And I'll hold off on the other ones, because normally when you complete a mission, you get a weapon. I didn't complete the mission just then. I'm gonna be salty about that for forever, I think. So let's go with the big bum. And the next time I play with Edge here, I'll be able to find out what that's like. Yeah, so cool there. Yeah, so we'll just be that. Yeah. Oh, wait, I have reached trust level 4. It says you've proven your worth for now. Reach trust level 4. I am trust level 4 because I'm level 4, and that's what the trust levels are. So I don't know what that's about. Slightly broken. I don't know. But yeah, so then just gonna call it there. Eat some lunch, do some other shit before I need to do work. So to everybody watching now and anyone watching in the future, take care now and bye bye then.